Okay, good evening everyone. We tackle about restaurant profitability. So, food cost percentage. Food cost percentage is often used to measure a restaurant marketing success. It is determined by dividing the food cost for a period, a day, a week, a month, by the sales for the same period and then multiplying it by 100. For example, if the cost of food for 1 month is $40,000 and sales is $100,000, the food cost would be multiplied to 100. Then it equals to 40%. Then many restaurant operators strive for for 40% food cost to make the restaurant more profitable. So nga dapat ano pa dapat gayud 40% daan food cost para mas profitable ang ilahang restaurant. Then sa gross profit is the selling price of an item plus its food cost. So man sa gross profit is patawag yun, the difference between the food cost o ang sales. Then sa labor costs are controlled by expressing them as a percentage of sales on a daily, weekly or monthly basis and comparing the actual cost with the standard desired. Like instead of treating labor cost as separate from food cost, many successful restaurants look at these two as a combined cost. For instance, they set a standard of 75% above, in which food cost plus labor cost must not increase, as long as the operation maintains the combined cost below this level. The restaurant will be profitable. So nga di itong kain na 40% ang food cost. Then if i-add na to sa labor cost is mga is 35%. So dapat dili mo taas nga na para naa pa sila mga para may pa na ma-profit nga 25% or profitable yapon ilang restaurant. Then in large restaurant, the organization of the labor force is important to control the food service structure illustrated in figure 2. So naa sila diagram sa food service. So mao ini sa fast food restaurant is sa independent na it involves specialty like ethnic and local. So nga di sa ethnic is kanang mga restaurant kana ay theme, or like ang lang restaurant is Japanese food. So dapat Japanese ay giday kung ang ilahang team is naka-Japanese, so ang ila dapat sa mga foods is mga Japanese foods. Then yan is sa local is ug unsay culture diha nga lugar na mga pagkaon is amo nilang gina-serve. Unlike sa mga sa chain, so in chain is mga dili dakon one hotel siniso damo nila mga branches worldwide damo. Then anilang specialty is broad menu kanang kompleto ang ilahang mga menu, like mga appetizer, salads, ano ba, basta kompleto ang ilang menu. Din sa traditional restaurants naghapon na ay independent o in hotel mga di sa independent and ethnic American my theme. Din sa local o unsay culture diha ang lugar amo sa bila gina-serve na mga food. Din in hotel minimal service, so na ay mga minimal service like kuan da limited ang ilahang service or few gamay ang ilang mga ano pa serve. Then sa food na full service or kompleto sila. Then sa average guest is another profitability. So ngayon sa average guest, check another profitability measures used in restaurants in the average guest spending or average check. Average guest spending is calculated by dividing the total revenue received for a particular period, a day, a week, a month, or a year by the total number of guests served during that period. For example, if 350 guests are served dinner and in the total revenue received is $3,610, so the average spending will be break-even point, like at which business will make neither a profit nor a loss. The operation for determining the break-even point is the fixed cost is divided mo sa contribution margin. So ang fixed cost are those costs that remain the same regardless of the volume of businesses. Examples are salaries, interest. So the example of the fixed cost is if a restaurant has an annual fixed cost of $125,000 and an average guest spending of $10,000, and its variable costs such as food, labor and others is 75% of revenue or 7.50% dollar guest served. Its break-even point is $125,000 divide mo sa $2.50, so it equals to $50,000. Then the contribution margin is average check less variable cost or $2.50 less $7.50. Then the break-even number of customer is $50,000. So the proof of this is total revenue is $50,000, $10, then $500,000. So the variable cost is $50,000 and multiply mo sa $750,000, then it equals to $375,000. So the fixed cost is $125,000. So dinhin mo man masaydan o naka-profit ba mo or na loss. Then mao ni ang menu. So the menu is the restaurant main planning tool. It shows what is offered, prices and restaurant style, to determines needed equipment, staff size and training, cost, food, uniform storage, and how complex operations will be. Restaurants highlight certain items to encourage customer to order them. So ang menu na nimo makita tanan about sa ilahang hotel, like sa food or sa mga accommodations. Then amo ni example na ang menu. Then sa airline catering, it is spend billions on food each year. So Miss airline catering spend billions on food each year. The cost per passenger is about $1 to $7, depending on flight length, less for short trips with snacks, more for long flights with meals and drinks. Overall food make up about 3 to 4% of an airline's total cost. So nga sa airline catering is naka handa na daan ang ilahang mga naka-ready na daan ang ilahang mga foods. So para if na mag-order is ma-serve dayon like mga one day. Then so sa food quality, airlines must prepare meals on the ground and serve them hours later at dry. High altitude cabin, so passengers focus on travel, not dining. Service has improved over time, from simple snacks like those ones served on flights from London to Paris to today's expectation of hot meals on long flights. Then sa logistics, to serve hot meals, airlines can receive ingredients, cooking methods, and staff for each flight. Use passenger reservations, including standbys, to forecast food needs usually 24 to 72 hours in advance. So ito na bilang advance sila nga nagpuandaan, nagluto kay para ma-deliver nila dayon sa sakto nga time. So menus are carefully rotated to avoid repeating meals, and all trays, utensils, and supplies must be ready when cooking begins. So sa airplane galleys, so yun siya sa picture, airplane galley. Then the first airplane galley was designed in 1936 by Douglas for HDC-3. Meals prepared on the ground were kept hot or cold in insulated containers on the aircraft. After World War II, the introduction of larger airplanes enabled them to have ovens and refrigerators on board in their galleys. The removable ovens are filled with hot food in the ground. Flight kitchen moved to the aircraft and then plugged into electric outlet. So, sa flight kitchen, the first airline flight kitchen was started in the 1930s near Washington, D.C. by Marriott, who prepared lunch boxes for Eastern Airlines passengers. Today, Marriott in-flight services operates about 100 kitchens worldwide, serving 150 airlines and 100 million meals annually. Many airlines not outsource catering or lease equipment, as in-house kitchens are often small and inefficient. Then sa different airlines is between so ano sa difference between airline catering and restaurant catering is airline catering differs from restaurant service because meals must be prepared in advance and kept for hours. So sa airline is dapat advance daan sila nagaluto or nagaprepared sa mga meals. Then delays and free quality steak may become stringy sauce on egg and vegetables mushy yet. The crew must still serve it. Unlike in a restaurant where fresh cooking allows adjustments. So ito nila difference. Sa airline catering is na prepared na daan like mga 22 hours, while sa restaurant catering is fresh ang ilahang mga food. Then here is the restaurant promotion. Many restaurants advertise their menu on newspaper. Local newspaper advertisements are used by most restaurants as a major form of external promotion. Several restaurants advertise in the yellow pages of the local telephone directory. Some use advertise in airline and flight magazines, consumer travel magazine, and travel publications. Many restaurants try to foster good relations with nearby hotel employees, such as front office staff, build desk personnel, and doormen, because they are often asked by hotel guests to recommend good nearby restaurant. Good public relations and word of mouth advertising generate a lot of business. So that's all my part. Thank you.